Hello and welcome to our video preview of Call of Duty Ghosts. I'm Matthew Reynolds, the Spies Gaming Editor, and I'm joined by entertainment reporter Ben Lee.
Hello.
Hello, Ben.
Hi.
Ben, this is called Call of Duty Ghosts, but I don't think there's any sort of poltergeists.
No
or
actual ghosts.
Any actual ghosts.
It's very disappointing.
It's very disappointing, but there are ghosts which are soldiers which emerge after kind of America and I don't know, the world as we know it changes, which is kind of interesting. This is obviously the latest in the Call of Duty franchise, and basically the premise is it's kind of set in a world where America sort of crumbles, and a mysterious federation piles up against them. And sorry, I'm trying to run and talk at the same time. This is the very opening of the game where it's kind of like showing what's happening.
Doesn't look good, does it?
No, it doesn't look very good. And basically the premise is something happens to America. And then the game skips forward 10 years, and you are a pair of brothers and their dad sort of team up with these ghosts. Again, not actual ghosts, but sort of soldiers that rise up and defeat, or attempt to defeat, the Federation. I say attempt to defeat, but I don't know. So that's not a spoiler, I haven't played this game. Liam Martin, our reviewer, actually reviewed the game, gave it 4 stars. It said the campaign is very good. But it's a little bit too familiar. It's got full of all the set pieces of a traditional Call of Duty game, but it's not,
It's in danger of turning formulaic, I guess.
Exactly. I think it's good at what it does by the sounds of it, like very common popcorn, sort of blockbuster sort of gameplay, but it's the same old stuff.
You get a dog, right?
You do get a dog. I don't know if you know much about the dog or what he does.
From my understanding, I think you can order the dog to do stuff.
Yeah, I think there's
attack enemies and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a strategy element, and you can kind of move him forward and sort of like control him and do various things. But apparently he's a bit underused, despite being used heavily in the marketing campaign of the game.
Yeah.
He's not that heavily involved. So he'll go 15 minutes earlier. And we're now playing Gravity, the game. So which is pretty neat. But yes, this is. According to Liam's review, the most spectacular mission in the game is kind of like a really strong opening where you kind of see what has just happened to America.
It's actually pretty cool, actually.
It's very cool. It's actually visually impressive and just looks really, really neat. It's a little bit. I think Call of Duty has done space stuff before, but I'm currently controlling, like I'm going right and left and bobbing around, so that's kind of neat. Campaign's kind of like the same old. Like if you love Call of Duty campaigns or you enjoyed the kind of, I don't know, the mentality of just going forward and just shooting stuff, and that's fine. But I think the real changes come in multiplayer, where they've kind of added more customization. You can sort of change clothes this time, and you can become a female for the very first time. And maps are more dynamic. You can sort of change little elements here and there. But there's also, I think they've added a new
extinction mode. Yeah, so that's basically similar to Treyarch Zombies modes. Instead, you fight aliens. I think it's 4-player, up to 4 players, and you just kind of try to kill waves and waves of aliens. Every time you kill stuff, you get money, which you can spend on ammo and weapons and stuff like that. Although the main difference is, I think there is an ending to extinction mode, whereas Zombies, it was infinite.
Right.
You just play until you kind of die, but I believe that in Extinction there is an end point. I think Liam said that, our reviewer, he said that on his first attempt he got through like 2/3 of it. So I'm not sure how long the actual Extinction mode is and how much replay value there is. But,
I just shot a dude in the face in space, Ben. That's pretty cool. I think if you're a fan of, I think they're obviously going after the Zombies crowd. And there's also, was it a squads mode as well, that's in there?
Yeah, so I think that kind of replaces Spec Ops. You create a squad. I think you can kind of consist of like bots or online friends. And you just take on other like offline teams on multiplayer maps. I'm not entirely sure, because I've not played it, so I don't, but from the sounds of it, the AI is meant to be pretty good, which makes it fun, and although I can't imagine it being a good a worthy replacement to the excellent Spec Ops.
Yeah, I was a massive fan of Spec Ops, but I suppose it's like catering for kind of, it's got the zombie style mode, and it's also got something different. And I believe like you can then, you can come back to it after a few days, and your squad will come back and do a report and say this is how we did in your absence, which is a really cool idea. And I think I don't think in the review we could like really test like how, obviously over time because we reviewed it beforehand, over time how this will be. It might really evolve into its own little thing, and it might really go down well and be a real core part of the series. So that's kind of neat. So I think Call of Duty is it's back for another year, and it does what it does best.
I think you already know that you're going to enjoy this game. I imagine.
I think so.
I mean, if you're still keen on Call of Duty, I think you'll enjoy it.
Yes, absolutely. I love playing these every year just because it's kind of like a really fun, again, like popcorn blockbuster kind of series. It's just fun just to play every year, and I think I'll be doing the same with this. So we're going to leave you as we drift off into space and shoot more space dudes. This is out now. Call of Duty Ghosts is available on Xbox 360, PS3, PC and Wii U now, and it's also available. Was I meant to shoot that guy? Also available on next-gen consoles, PS4 and Xbox One when they release.
Excellent.
Cool. Thank you for joining me, Ben, and take care.